stadium buzzing. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Southern Miss's offense will start this game off with the football. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Unloads quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Johnson wants to throw it. He's got his man across the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll try the right side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through the tackle. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Dalton. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Off play action on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Johnson wants to throw it. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And, man, that comes up short. And I tell you what, we saw him in warm-ups. He's got that leg, man. He hit from 60 a couple times, so he can make that deep shot, but he didn't get all of it, and the field goal just falls a little bit short.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. From the red zone, looking for a man. Grabbed behind the line, it's Daniels. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Cardinals have been in games like these. Feels like they had a couple of nail-biters just last year. Time now to see what they learned. They're up by a field goal over Stanford. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To give to the big fullback. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Johnson looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Got it in the middle. It's Bentley. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And it's blocked. Running through contact. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Reed. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dalton. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Caught in the backfield, it's Daniels. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Gardner. Under fire. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So an 82-yard drive there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that 1st down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They'll leave it with him. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Gardner. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Off play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They're working that left side. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They just keep firing. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Looking to throw on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Off the play fake. Going over the top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out quickly.
And I tell you what, when you run those little fellas in the slants, they got to win at the line of scrimmage. Right now, they got to make sure those DBs don't get their hands on them so they can create a little bit of space because they're not as big of a target. Nice job winning right on the line of scrimmage to make the catch.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Dalton. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Leaves it with the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pickup of 3. It's 3rd and 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. To the air, it's Gardner. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Dalton. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Golden Eagles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. Quick with the spin move. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
At the 31. Second down coming up.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back and leaves it. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Hardy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run it. It's Hardy. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Right back to the well. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Jacksonville State is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in CUSA, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Georgia Southern. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Scanning the field, it's Gardner. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Running back picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. He'll keep it himself. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by...
Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Golden Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He slides that just inside the right upright. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Bentley. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
That teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
This offense has it with really good field position. Johnson wants to throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Caught in the backfield, it's Hardy. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up third down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead is down to a field goal.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Using his legs, it's Daniels. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Golden Eagles will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the option. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create.
There he goes. He has the 1st and still on his feet. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Slithers into space. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles are rolling down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw. It's Gardner. Grabbed over the middle. It's Chapman. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Here's the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. You're happy you got the ball back, but the defense takes it a step further and just goes ahead and gets 6.
And you just want to get the stop, right? And you get the stop, get the points. But guess what, Reese? I'm going to need another stop. This defense is going to be right back on the field. Unbelievable play, but you got to do it again.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. South Alabama is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
They're up by 18 over Ohio. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Gardner. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the run, it's Carter. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Chapman. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's the pressure. Oh, look out. The ball's free. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
It's 4th down. They need a touchdown, but they have to do a better job in pass protection. They've given up back-to-back sacks. That's the critical factor here on this 4th down play.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll give it to him again. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now they'll run the draw. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
He'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Gardner. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now.